So I'm getting ready to field a call today on a fully communicating thermostat. These are really just for high-end equipment that's fully communicating. This won't work on your more basic equipment, but these things run anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 installed. And people are like, "Wow, that's crazy! How, why?" Can't really think of these as a thermostat anymore. This is basically an iPad stuck to your wall kind of thing. It fully communicates with the indoor and the outdoor equipment. If you have zoning, it talks with that. So basically, we have a lot more control of your equipment with this type of thermostat. I can go in there and I can literally set blower speeds pretty much wherever I want, right from the thermostat. I don't even got to go down to the furnace to do that. And you think, well, what would you set? Well, a lot of households, one of the main things we run into is poor ductwork design, and that's from whenever the house was built. Now, most people don't want to change out ductwork. It's very expensive to do that. Sometimes we can, by being able to fully control that blower motor, we can set that static pressure or flow, and we have a lot more control of how we can adjust that to get it where the factory recommends. By adjusting that blower speed. The other thing we can do is we have just so much more ability to control humidity in the house. I can set up algorithms in this thing because when we think about humidity, it's really the humidity that bothers us far more than the temperature. I mean, our bodies, we're 98 degrees, 97.9, whatever, we're 98 degrees. So 88 should feel cooler than us, right? But 88 don't feel real cool in your house. But it's actually more the humidity than it is the temperature, although the temperature does need to come down. So what we're able to do with this thing is I can set up an algorithm in it where it slows that blower down just a little bit for a while and lets that air go. If that air can go through that coil just a little bit slower, it gives up more of its heat and its humidity, and we can drop that humidity level in the house a little bit. And what we found is if we can control your humidity better, the temperature usually can actually go up a bit. And we can save you some money because you can turn that thermostat up a couple degrees and still feel comfortable because we're doing just a lot better job controlling the humidity in the house. From this screen, if you had zoning, I can actually just swipe it and go to each and every zone and set it all from one screen without having to run around the house to change temperatures. So that's pretty cool. You can do it all from your phone, actually, because this thing hooks to the internet. So you can sit there on your phone and change everything from it. It'll tell you the weather outside. There's just all kinds of controls you can do because it is communicating. So some of the other things we can do is if you've got dual fuel applications, there's just a lot more control we have over your dual fuel system from this type of thermostat than a normal thermostat. I can set everything from how quickly or slowly your furnace stages up or your air conditioning stages up or down. So there's just all different, just so much, it's just the next level as far as how much we can control a system with this type of controller. So that's kind of the reason for the expense. I know it's a hard pill to swallow when you have to buy a new one or something like that in this case. But I can buy a 85-inch flat screen for what it's going to cost to put a new controller on the wall. But it is everybody's different as far as some people are just fine with the more basic style systems with a standard type thermostat on the wall, and that's all. It's what I have in my house, so I'm not against that. But that is the reason for the price. And like I tell people, they say, well, how much does a new air conditioner or furnace and air conditioner cost these days? Well, there's such a wide range. You can go anywhere from a more basic system around $8,000 to $10,000 all the way on up to this type of system. You're going to be up there $18,000, $20,000. You want to add zoning to that, even more. I mean, just depends on the level of control or comfort you want in your home, and everybody's different with that. And I understand that, and people just they have to do what makes them feel comfortable. We at Bigfoot Pro Services are well trained on how to set these up, and We can set different parameters to just really provide a lot more comfort in your home. If you think yours is out of adjustment, or you just want someone to come out and check it, give us a call. We'd love to come out and help you out and try to figure out ways of making, especially if you have this fully communicating equipment. There's just so many different things we can help you do if you think something's off on it, and just set it and just really provide that layer of comfort that you're looking for. Just give us a call. Bigfoot Pro Services. Thanks.